Most popular Chinese words in year 2020. Are you interested in learning how to speak Chinese? One of the most effective methods available to get yourself familiar with the language is to take a look at the most popular words used by people. It is applicable when you are trying to learn Chinese as well. When you go through social media posts, online communities, and even videos created by Chinese-speaking individuals, you will be able to see some common words. Let's take a look at few such popular Chinese words that define 2020. If you are trying to learn Chinese, these 10 words will contribute a lot towards boosting your vocabulary. Number 1.
杠精
A person who argues a lot. You must be having a friend who argues a lot. This word defines people who argue a lot. Such people don't have any valid points to go ahead with arguments. Instead, they just keep on arguing for the sake of doing it. Hence, you will find it as a frustrating experience to work with one of the people and get something done. It seems like a lot of people are being argumentative. That's the main reason why we could see it as a popular Chinese word throughout the past year. Number 2.
云监工
Monitoring of constructions virtually. COVID-19 outbreak could create a major impact on the lives of Chinese people. In fact, Chinese were the first to be impacted by the pandemic. When Wuhan was badly impacted with the first wave of the outbreak, officials went ahead and constructed 2 different makeshift hospitals within just 1 week. The Chinese authorities wanted the support of general public for this. That's why they invited the public to take a look at the construction through live streaming. This live stream was extremely popular among people. In fact, there was a time where over 40 million people were watching the live stream at a given time. This made the above-mentioned word popular. Number 3.
网易云
NetEase Depression Cloud. NetEase is one of the most popular cloud-based music streaming services that you can find in China. This app has very little regulations. Hence, Chinese people tend to share depressing stories about them on this platform. These stories are full of despair and loneliness. Most of these depressing stories are tagged with songs in the form of personal stories. However, most people believe that individuals who publish such stories on the platform are nothing but attention seekers. Number 4. Errand boy, errand girl. This is one of the most versatile and self-deprecating phrases in China. When a person feels that he is taken advantage of, he will go ahead and use this phrase. In fact, this is a common phrase that you can see in romantic relationships. It is referring to the people who are tortured for living someone. However, this word is not just limited to the relationships. It is also possible to see how people use this word for workplace situations. For example, when people are not getting rewarded for all their hard work, it is possible for them to use this word. Number 5. Professional team. This is another word that became popular in China during 2020 along with the coronavirus outbreak. In the month of April, there were a series of videos circulating on how pallbearers from Ghana carried a coffin while dancing. These videos were quite popular among Chinese. In fact, these videos were able to uplift energy of the Chinese people who were badly impacted by the coronavirus pandemic. This is where the Chinese went ahead and praised the pallbearers as a professional team. Based on that situation, this word became popular among the society. Number 6.
后浪
The coming wave. This is one of the rare words that you can see in Chinese vocabulary. However, it was quite popular among people in China throughout 2020. That's because people started the year with a depressing situation, and they believed that the coming wave would be good. It happened according to their expectations as well. This motivated people to believe in the upcoming waves. People expected the upcoming waves to be full of experience, knowledge, humanity, and wisdom. Number 7.
双节棍
Double festival branches. Bachelors in China who fail to get married are called as bare branches. Based on this, there was a viral joke circulating among people in China during 2020. In fact, these individuals were the subject of the joke. The creator of this joke brought added sympathy for such singles as they were able to survive the Mid-Autumn Festival and the National Day holiday, as both events fell on the same day. They could survive, even if they are not in any romantic relationships, because of this incident. It eventually turned out to be a viral joke. Number 8.
尾款人
Balanced owed people. The e-commerce industry of China was able to receive a lot of attention throughout the year 2020. Along with that, the above-mentioned word became quite popular as well. In fact, Chinese people went ahead and combined e-commerce industry with live streaming. This provided people with the opportunity to show off their latest findings to the others in the form of real-time videos. During lockdowns, people were forced to stay at their homes, and they could only shop for what they wanted through a commerce store. Hence, this concept became quite popular among people in China. Number 9.
打工人
Working people. There are many burned-out millennials living in China. These individuals tend to call themselves as livestock of the company, or as hardworking cunts. People had to overwork during the latter part of 2020 because of all challenges that they had to face during the earlier months. Hence, working people was quite a popular word among Chinese in 2020. We might be able to see some of these words maintaining their popularity throughout 2021 as well.